Hello everybody, this is Leonie. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. Today I'm going to be using the gold foil tarot, and I will pull you some crystal angels at the very end to give you that final message as well. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but just take what does for you, okay? And this is from the 3rd to the 5th of March. I don't know where we are. Where are we? I have no idea. 2023, I do know that. I've said it several times beforehand, making sure I get the right year. God, I've lost it, I'll tell you. But anyway, let's see what's going on for you guys for this weekend. So first up, we've got the moon card come out. Now this is all about illusions. Some of you are putting on a brave face. Okay, some of you are needing to face a few fears. A few fears are coming up to the surface. There could be pain as well here involved. But there's certainly an unbalanced kind of feeling that's going on, and something's certainly going to be highlighted to you over the next few days especially. We could be dealing with a Scorpio here, or yeah, Scorpio significance. Okay, certainly off balance, that's how I feel, but there's something to be acknowledged this weekend, really is. And I feel like energy is going to be compromised in some kind of way, because I'm seeing like the darkness coming through that sunshine there as well. So yeah, there's a bit of hit and miss kind of energies with that as well. I do need to say that, but something's certainly going to be highlighted here anyhow. There could be a few little lies cropping up to the surface as well. Some light's going to be shed on a situation or even a person. Lies coming out, deceit, deception of some kind coming out. Okay, there could be waves of emotion with how you're feeling or whatever you're going through here as well. So there's certainly very mixed, unbalanced feelings going on there. The Hermit, yeah. This is mental stuff that's going on. Somebody could be wanting to hide away, to distance themselves, or just hide away from the truth, or just not willing to face something or someone here as well. Not seeing the light on a situation, or not willing to face up to their own fears, the demons or something there as well. Quite stubborn energies, very unsettled, unsturdy kind of feeling with that. Certainly head down, not listening, not looking, that kind of feeling. Denial. Now with the Knight of Cups coming in, there is some emotional support there. There is someone who's wanting to help, or wanting to give advice, or wanting to give a hug or support in some kind of way. But again, I feel with this Hermit, it's kind of stubborn energies, and someone's not seeing the positives in a situation, or the light, or the way forward. They're just in their heads, causing all kinds of illusions. Okay, they may be putting on a brave face, maybe wanting to hide away from fact. I just don't feel like someone's accepting some help or advice or something here, some support. And I just want to say, stop being so stubborn. This is love. This is help. This is support. This is the right people, the right surroundings. This is going to help you with something. And I just feel like someone's very much stuck in their ways, very stubborn. You may be forced to rest here. Certainly in your mind quite a lot. This is feeling prisoner in some kind of way, shape or form. Yes, we could have somebody trapped in a situation some way. I was feeling pain more than anything, and I'm really got bad headaches going on here as well. But somebody may be physically laid out here in some kind of way, shape and form. And there's certainly help or offers of help or support around, but I just see, I don't want it. somebody's not accepting his help anyhow, or support, or not seeing the positives in a situation. Something's going to come to light, and it's going to allow someone to face a lot of fears in the process. Someone's very, very fearful. They're down, might even feel very lonely here. I don't know if we're talking about somebody older here, somebody with life experience, let's put it that way. Somebody, I wanted to say above 50 here more than anything. But we've certainly got rest is needed, or someone's going to be put on their back in some kind of way. Certainly health orientated this weekend. Somebody also may be thinking that everyone's getting at them in some kind of way. You know, I'm looking at the dogs howling there, and I'm looking at barking going on. So someone could be barking up the wrong tree, don't get me wrong, but I generally feel with this that someone thinks that someone's getting on someone's back, or forcing them into something that doesn't feel right, or something along those lines. And I just feel that's not the case. This is all made up in your head. This is fantasy. It's not right. There is genuine help, advice, love there, and somebody's being very stubborn, not accepting help or advice or anything. And I just feel like it's, whatever this is, it's affecting your health, or your health is affected by it, or it's to do with your health in some kind of way. For others, okay, this is another scenario situation that we're talking about. Someone's going to hear news here of some wrongdoings. Somebody is going to get locked up over the weekend here, because we've got lies, deceit, deception. Someone's trying to cover something up here, and this is prison. So I don't know if authorities, and someone's keeping very quiet about it, but I do, you know, exposure here, exposure. Something's coming out. Something's going to be revealed this weekend. Okay, someone's going to see through some bull, basically. They're trying to cover it up with that Virgo at the moment, but there's prison there. There is prison. They're not willing to help themselves at all with that Knight of Cups. Now they think they can get away with it, and they're putting on this brave face, and they're putting on, look at me, I'm not this person, I'm not that person, but it's fake. Totally and utterly fake. There is something not right in this whole scenario situation. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's just another scenario that I was picking up there. Yeah. I certainly feel now this should be a happy card. I feel there's drama all around here, whether it's to do with your health or whether it's to do with this whole lies, deceit, deception thing that's going on, prison cell. You know, somebody's seeing achievements here, goals met. They're feeling quite smug. They're feeling quite, you know, well, I've done this, I've achieved that, and I've got away with it. You ain't, mate. Whoever this is hasn't got away with anything. You know, not one bit. Not one bit. There's exposure here of some kind. Lies coming out, deceit, deception, seeing the truth, seeing someone for who they really are. But there's certainly unhappiness there if you're going down this health route, which is what I'm picking up as well. There's certainly unhappiness, there's drama, there's sadness, some very stubborn energies there. I'm not budging from what I think, what I feel, what I need, not accepting help, advice, nothing. Stubborn. So with the moon, let's see what's going on. We've got the Three of Wands. They could be forced to take some kind of action, or somebody could be forced to take some kind of action, or you could be forcing someone else to take some action. Okay, but this is certainly movement that's happening here, and there's lots of evaluating, there's lots of thinking going on, but this is movement. Someone's going to get shifted or moved on or pushed in a direction, okay, but it's their own choices, it's their own doing here. They've made the choice and decision to be this way. They've made the choice and decision to take action in a certain particular way. Or they've made the choice and decision to go in a different direction. Not accept help, not accept advice. Wear this false mask. Now with the Hermit card, we've got pain. What did I say earlier? We've got pain going on. There's feeling stuck, there's feeling stagnant. I'm feeling heart, I'm feeling chest, I'm feeling anxiety, I'm feeling physical bodily pain. This could be mental as well, mental torture for somebody. Very stuck, stagnant kind of energies. It's yeah. There's clouds here showing up as well, and I don't know, somebody's experiencing shadows or clouds within their body in some kind of way. I'm not a doctor, so please don't take my findings as medical advice. If you've got something really going on here, then it's best to seek medical advice from professionals. I'm just feeling up on a lot of pain here, a lot of pain, but somebody's in denial about it, or somebody's being very stubborn. I can cope, I can do this, I don't need anybody else, I'm doing this myself kind of energies. And they're not willing to move on, they're not willing to accept help or advice or whatever. They may not even want to move from their current position. So I don't know if somebody's going to be going to hospital here, but they don't want to go. It could be the case. But also, somebody doesn't want to go to prison either. Somebody really doesn't want to get locked up for their wrongdoings here. So different stories that are going on that I'm picking up here this weekend. So please bear with me on this. Like I said, it's not going to be for everybody, but there's certainly some heavy energies around, and there's certainly some illusions going on in the mind. Somebody's very much in their mind here, worrying, stressing, stubbornness. With the Knight of Cups, I just generally feel there's not good news here. There's change happening really fast. There really is. This back and forth communication going on from, it could be professionals, doctors, hospitals, advice, counsellors, anybody of authority here. There's certainly back and forth communication, but it feels really slow, really slow. There's certainly a need to travel, to get in the car, to go somewhere. Again, I don't know whether somebody is being taken to hospital here to rest, to have some care given to them in some kind of way, and they're not happy about it. Not happy about it. Let's see. Hierophant. Certainly faith is going to be tested here. I do need to say that. Some of you will be praying. Some of you will be needing to meditate. Some of you will be needing to keep yourself grounded in this process and really trust in spirit. I'm not going to lie, for some of you there could even be a passing. But there's certainly a need to keep the faith here. I'm feeling really dizzy and lightheaded with this as well. And I don't know if this is to do with somebody's heart, like I say, but there's certainly a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. It's affecting my sight. It's affecting every part of my life here. So with that Nine of Cups, we've got the Fool. Somebody is being a little bit foolish. So stubborn, so stubborn. I think there is advice, there is help, there is support here, but somebody's not accepting it, and things could be so much easier and painless and pain-free if they just allow themselves to have that help or advice or support or whatever they need here. Yeah. Somebody is moving on, moving forward in a different direction. There's a new journey there. Now, for this prison scenario situation, it's really odd energies, and it's like they can't get out of this. There's no way of getting out of this. There's no words. There are no words. Fools get caught. Someone may even try and do a runner, try and leave. And they'll be so smug about their plans and everything else, but I just don't feel that will happen at all. I just don't feel that they will get away with it. So you could be hearing news of somebody ended up in a prison cell, trying to get away with something, but again, like I say, lies, truth, it all comes out in the end, okay? But with this health situation, which I feel is really important right now, there is a need to keep the faith and really trust in your intuition, trust in spirit guiding you here. The High Priestess is a very highly, yeah, could be to do with the mother in some kind of way as well with that Queen of Wands. I think somebody knows. Faith has come out twice. Faith has certainly come out twice. I feel things are certainly, it's to do with a mother or a mother figure. It could be grandmother as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be. You could be the mother of somebody. It could be involving you in some kind of way. But I'm just sensing a lot of pain, a lot of stubbornness, a lot of stagnant kind of energies, and I think that somebody may be passing here, and there's certainly a need. There may be priests involved, there may be church involved in some kind of way, someone's faith. You might even hear news of this because the Eight of Wands is news. Things happening really quickly, unraveling around you. Yeah. Judgment. I just, yeah. Certainly in this prison cell environment, there's judgment going to be involved here as well with the authorities. Feels a very heavy weekend. Very heavy weekend. Someone could be drinking here, excessively drinking, get themselves into trouble in some kind of way, shape or form, do things they'll regret later. But there's some truths that are going to come out in a whole situation here, and they're not going to be able to run and hide from this. They will be end up in prison because there's a court case or something that's going to come out of this. They think that they're going to get away with it, but they won't. You know, this will push them on a new pathway, a new journey. And they may even be pushed to faith. They may do. it will certainly open up their eyes as to what they're doing and what's going on here anyhow. But the person we're talking about that's going through health issues at the moment, you know, there's a need to keep the faith, and someone's praying here. There is certainly angelic presence. There is spirit coming in close right now. I think that praying will be happening this weekend over somebody anyhow, for healing, for love, for support, for everything. It's there. It is there, but I think that somebody's been very stubborn, unwilling to accept something or get help or advice, or, you know, look after themselves in some kind of way. There's so much stubbornness, it's crazy. So let's just see. What do we have with the crystal angels? What do we have? Heavy. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Easy does it. Yeah. There's certainly lots of overthinking that's going on. There's pressures of the mind. There's pressures of everything going on. And health is suffering right now because of it. I feel also with that blue, communication is trying to come through, hence that High Priestess card. Spirit are certainly around you, protecting, bringing in the love and light to you. Healthy communication in relationships, I don't feel it's healthy at all at the moment. Could even be causing arguments, disagreements around you through whatever it is that you're holding on to, whether it is pain of some form of relationship around you, if it's to do with your mother, if it's to do with somebody else, mother and child. There's certainly some truths that are coming out here. And maybe, you know, when someone goes downhill with their health, things do come out in the open. Things are spilled, whether you like them or not. But that's the kind of energy that I've got going on. Excuse me. Rose quartz. What did I say? Did I say it? I'm sure I said it out loud. Or was it in a phone call previously? I don't know. But I said about bringing rose quartz out somewhere along the line there. So, love needs to be injected into this whole system over everything that's going on here. Look at that clear negativity. So, there is communication blocks going on here. There's a lot of stubbornness. There's a lot of stagnant energy. There is no love for themselves, and they feel no love around them for whatever reason. And I feel there is love around them. I really do. But they're in their heads far too much, especially with that moon card. They're not thinking straight. They're not thinking straight. And they feel very alone. Especially with that hermit there next to him. But again, with the Knight of Cups, this is people coming in, offering love, help, support, advice. Everything that goes with love. Probably even communication here as well, but somebody's blocking it off or feels blocked off in some kind of way. So it doesn't feel a healthy situation at all on every level for both scenarios here. Both scenarios. So I know it's a quite heavy reading today. It really is. And, you know, it's not going to be for everybody. Don't get me wrong. It's not. So that's why I always say at the very beginning, just take what resonates with you only. But I wish you the very best of luck this weekend and try and find the positives. If there is somebody that needs their help, advice, support as well, who you know is suffering, go offer it. You know, even if they're stubborn enough to say no, go and do it anyway. Because that person is actually being a fool. They do want it, but they're so stuck and set in their own ways. They're just, you know. But, you know, on the other hand, this other scenario situation that's happening, you know, judgment is happening. a judgment call will certainly be made here, and like I say, there's some kind of prison cell there for somebody. That's all I'm saying. So just watch out for those kind of energies. If it's you or whether it's around you, just think what you're doing first. That's all I want to say. Think what you're doing. If you think you're going to get away with something, I'm telling you, you're not. If you know someone's doing something wrong, you know, that's their karma at the end of the day. It's their choices, it's their decisions. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? But somebody is going to see their light eventually, and they will turn to faith. They will. Okay, so very random messages today, but I'm going to leave that with you guys. I wish you the very best for this weekend. Look after yourselves, take it easy, and I'll see you again soon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate that.